Amongst many things in the budget on Tuesday night, and I alluded to this last night, that I could not believe, was the Treasury presumably egged on by Finance Minister Katie Gallagher with limited credentials, who I suppose heard the cheering from the urban elites when she cut $4.6 billion from the national water grid and $5.4 billion from the Hell's Gate Dam project in North Queensland. I wondered, did Jim Chalmers, a Queenslander, even know about this? We've just witnessed and are still reporting floods all over the eastern seaboard. These floods followed appalling drought, a derivative of the fact that we haven't built a major dam in Australia for almost 50 years. We simply refuse to harvest water. Lake Argyll in Western Australia releases 50 tonnes of water a second. Only 10% is used in the Ord irrigation system. 45 tonnes a second goes into the Timor Sea. 4 billion litres a day. Queensland's northeast, you can picture that, it's got 4 times the water of the Murray-Darling Basin. The total flow down the Murray-Darling Basin is less than 23,000 gigalitres. In the northeast coastal region of Queensland, 70,000 gigalitres every year flow into the sea. We've left our brains behind. A gigalitre is 1,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Northeast Queensland, 70,000 multiplied by 1,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools flowing into the ocean. Go west into Bobcatta country, and the Gulf of Carpentaria has 130,000 available gigalitres, rain that falls. We're told we can't use the Ord River surplus, we can't use the northeast Queensland water, we can't build dams, and here we are in the middle of floods and we can't harvest water. Even though that professorial dope Flannery said the dams would never fill again. But we can build a 3,200 kilometre pipeline to carry gas from Papua New Guinea to Brisbane, but we can't harvest water. Then we have a water trading system in Australia where Bill Gates or the Macquarie Bank could own all our water. Jack Beale was a minister in the New South Wales government in the 1940s. He had a proposal for the development of the Clarence River Basin. Now, I won't go into the detail here, but he said then, almost 80 years ago, surplus coastal water is a logical future source for arid inland development and electricity generation. And then he said this: a nation can't afford to let resources remain idle even if it has to build pyramids, unquote. Yet here we are. We refuse to use our raw materials to provide cheap energy, and now the Albanese government rips the guts out of the Hell's Gate Dam proposal in Queensland and the Dungowan Dam near Tamworth, and raising the dam wall of the Wyangala Dam 320 kilometres west of Sydney. No money.